the commander said to the soldiers, march forward. This is it. Now, march forward is an imperative sentence, order sentence, you can say. Okay. So, how do we change order sentences? If the order sentence is positive, we will use to. If it is negative, we will use not to. So, this piece will be the same. The commander ordered the soldiers to march forward, and that's it. Okay, this to, and then the simple form of verb is used. It could be a negative sentence, like for instance, we have the teacher said to students, don't throw rubbish in classroom. For example, this is the sentence that we have. The teacher said to students, don't throw rubbish in classroom. Now, this is a negative sentence in imperative form. So, the teacher, now there can be a couple of words that we can use. We can say the teacher asked, requested, insisted, okay, ordered. It would depend on what what is the tone and attitude of the teacher at that time. Okay, so the teacher ordered the students not to throw rubbish in classroom. Okay, this is how we are going to deal with the negative of imperative sentences, order sentences. So the positive sentences where we are using to, and the negative sentences where we are using not to, to and not to. There can be a few sentences which are of request kind of in nature. Okay, they are with the request. Thank you. Thank you. Well, the problem is the cuff is not going actually. It has been a week. So there can be sentences where we are using some request. We have a typical sentence like the beggar said to the man, please show some mercy. So that beggar said to the man, please show some mercy. We can say the beggar implored. By implored mean requested. Okay, implored to the man to show some mercy. Same with to we are using it. Okay, or we could have a sentence like, my mother said to me, please bring me a glass of water. Okay. This is again a request. Okay. So we say, my mother requested me or asked me to bring her a glass of water. Okay. So, in such a way, these request sentences can be used. So, kindly remember that in direct and indirect speech, these three things are important: pronouns, tenses, and if there are some special words. If you have a simple sentence, okay, we will change it into by caring about pronoun, about tenses, and about some special words. So positive and negative sentences will be dealt in the same way. If it is a question, we'll have to see what kind of a question is it. Is it a yes/no question or a W8 question? Okay. All the yes/no questions are starting with the helping verbs, and when we change yes/no questions, we change them with if or whether. That is the addition, and we change the order of subject and verb. Subject comes first, verb comes later on. Then if there are W8 questions, so all the W8 questions are starting with what, when, where, why, how. We'll do the same. We'll change them. We'll keep the word as it is. What, when, where, why, how. W8 question will be as it is. Then there will be subject and verb. And of course, it would be the past or the next tense of it. Then we have order sentences. In order sentences, the easiest way is to change a positive sentence by putting to and simple verb, and then putting not to in the negative sentence, and then the simple verb. If there are